We're back, build the Enterprise-D from Fanhome, stage 78. Let's see if I can knock this one out a little easier than I made the last stage. Every stage is one step closer to completion. Looks like we got us some deck panels, some windows, all the goodies. Thanks for liking, commenting. Post a comment down below. What do you think about this crazy build? Good, bad, ugly, whatever. But no, I just opened up the wrong kit. I gotta do 77 first. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of little windows on this pack, and then we're going to put a couple of, we're going to combine with our previous panel, get these put on the saucer. Some more with the battle section there, so let's get going. Let me kind of move some of this out of the way. Plastic, panel, bring you down. Roll out some windows here, these are the long ones. Roll them all out rapidly. Try not to let them hit the floor, because they will get lost forever. Roll all these out. I don't know how many we're using. I'm rolling them all. Those rolled out really quickly. Now put all these in, probably fast forward this portion. They do have a lip on them. The longer edge is of each window should be furthest from the narrow end, so pointing downward as I've got it oriented this way. That way they'll sit in there flush. Okay, all windows are in. Whew. Okay, now's the fun part, getting these reflector panels on with some cabling. We're going to use BP screws. I'm going to get that set up. B for plastic, so putting them in dry. And then snug them and move on. Don't over tighten them. Tricky part is putting them all in, keeping these windows in place. I'm going to load up my first screw. What are we doing here? Oh my goodness. Woo. We got cables. We got one, two long ones, and we have this shorter one with two on it. I think they're different sizes here. Ugh. They don't label their cables either, which is a pain in the A. Put that shorter one aside. Let me see. I think we're using the two long ones. Let me double check here. We have two, which is called 78G, and one 78H, which is the short one. Oh, for F's sakes. So we're going to have a long and a short. I do believe. That doesn't make any sense. But it is. That is how it is. Okay. Okay. So we're going to be using, the next step, we're going to be using a short. One short and one long. So don't mix these up. And I'll let you know as we have it oriented this way. The short one is going to be on our left side. Which is the furthest away from those bracket ends. I'm going to split these leads out a little bit. We're going to use 78B panel, which I think is this one, L208A, L208A. Okay. And so there's little nubs there, allegedly, to hold these in place. Red and blue on the right hand side. Not that it really matters, because it doesn't. But that one's going to go there. This one's going to go there. Carefully place the panel down with the LED slotted in place, hopefully without disturbing the windows, which I heard them pop around. These popped out. I'm going to put a screw in place. Snug. Get another BP screw. Look at them skills, John Solar. I mention him because he cannot fathom how I'm able to do this. And as shaky as I am nowadays with my hands, they're not as steady as they used to be. Sometimes, some days are better than others. Okay, I would like to pull this up and verify my windows, but it feels pretty flat, and I need to get this other side in place. Almost a rinse and repeat using the longer cable. Pull these leads out. Yellow one on the right, doesn't really matter, but we're going to try to do this exactly how we did before. Let me go ahead and load up a screw so I have the first one ready on the screwdriver. So I'm going to try to place these. There's a little nub there and a little nub there that goes in between the cable leads. Not as easy with these cables hanging off the side of the table here. But the trick is to be careful and not disturb these windows, because they will just pop out and it's frustrating. Grab the reflector panel. We've got our 2 slots for our LED lights. Try to put these on like that. Oh man, did we just do this thing? I think we did. Keep some down pressure on that in case gravity reverses itself. Everything will fly off and up and out. Snug. Don't over tighten, but snug them. I'm going to try to do this corner up here. Oh yes. Hopefully that's in. Snug. One more. One more down here. Oh man. Now, carefully make sure everything feels flat, so we did it. I didn't really scuff up my paintwork. That is good. Oh, that's setting flat. Yes. That was a little bit tricky, but it worked out pretty good, surprisingly. Now, the fun part. We're going to be taking this panel and the panel we worked in the previous kit, layering them in here. We have this cable. It's going somewhere. So it looks like I do need to take these leads and we're going to bend them 90. Something like that. Now we got to feed. We got to route these wires through. Okay, so this one right here is going to go. Where does it start at? Right here. Okay, so it's feeding. There's a channel in here, so it's going to feed through this channel and through this, along with this other spaghetti mess of wiring. I'm going to have to get my Twizzlers out. See if I can't grab it on this side. So I've got it stuck in the spaghetti of mess of wires. Look at that. That one's fed through. This one, where's it go? Ooh, and I almost forgot. We'll take care of that next, but I skipped a step. We got to plug in this. We got to plug in this one and route it as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, this cable here that we have connected to our panel routed, and I'm trying to figure out how the heck it's going through. It's going through right here, underneath. Then there's a channel. Just follow the rest of the wiring. Spaghetti mess of wires. Yeah, these wires are just, it's the biggest thing, one of the biggest things I hate about this build. It's just nonsense how they did this. It's so they could do it cheaply and have wires in each kit, make more kits, blah blah blah, instead of a more centralized lighting system. Weird. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug these in. Then we'll skip back a step. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and skip back a step. This long wire here, need to plug it into PCB 3 board, this back one over here, and it's going to go in this first slot in the middle. And at least this board is easy to get to with my fat fingers, my snassages, my sausage fingers. However, still not. What the hell is going on? Why is this not connecting in right? Got it oriented the right way. There we go. Be calm. Stay calm. This wire we just plugged in, I'm going to feed it under those. I'm going to feed it through this channel over here. My camera's trying to fall down. And actually, let me make sure I'm routing this correctly. Yeah, I'm routing it correctly. Okay, it goes to this channel like that. I gotta split these leads out. Let's see. So through the slot, under this first rib, and my yellow lead is going to come down towards the bottom. Actually, it's going to go under this next rib as well. And so is the red one. This yellow one comes out like that. The red one keeps going. Okay, I'm getting aggravated. Calm down. Yellow one comes out like that. Red one keeps going under. And then it comes out right here. Okay. That's important because those are, I think, are going to plug in later, or maybe even with this one. Now, I need to plug these two leads in from our panel that we just routed. The shorter one on my right goes into PCB board 2. In the middle row, there's one slot open, third one back. And it's just waiting for this connector. I want to be careful I don't break it. Actually, make sure I got it oriented the right way, because that board is kind of, seems like the connectors are oriented the opposite way as 3. So this thing's gotta go like that. Let me get these Twizzlers. Help me out. Come on now. There we go. connected. You may not have been able to see any of that, but it went right there. This one, it goes right here on this first one on the very right side as we're looking at it. PCB 3. Make sure you orient and just go straight down. Connected. Of course, I was equalized, so I didn't have any static discharged. Yeah, right. Okay. So we've got a wire lead here, a red one that was already in place. Now we have these, another red one and a yellow one we just added. So something's about to happen here. And I may have to pull some of the slack through on these wires. Okay. Oh my goodness. We identify unassigned bulb from second set deck, red and black. Recover your saucer deck assembly from stage 77. Carefully combine it with the one from this stage. Hold the parts together as you slot the bulb into the top of reflector panel as shown. Now take the red and black cable from deck panel lights plugged in at the start of step C. Slot this bulb into the top of reflector panel A1. F. That's really weird. Okay, so this is going to be a nightmare. Hopefully not. This panel, let me get my slack back out that I fed through there. We're going to rotate it around. Two red wires. Red wire here that was already in place. Red wire that we just fed through. That's what we're going to be working with. We're going to rotate this around like this for now. Grab our panel from previous stage. That's really weird. Okay, so it doesn't actually connect, but it's going to basically slot like this. How the heck do we... Oh, you know what? It's got a lip. This can be hard to show. Let me rotate this back around. So this got a lip. This got to go under like that. Smash in place. Now I'm going to have to rotate this around again. What a pain in the ass. A dumbass design. So this one here, this red wire here. Alright, this longer one here that we slotted around like this, it's going to go all the way over here. I'm going to spread these apart a little bit, get that slotted up in there. And then this one is going to go right here. Hopefully, I can get this done. Oh, what nonsense. Spread these apart again, just enough. Okay, those are in and they're secured by the little nubbin. Okay, now pull my slack for my cables through as I set this down. At least that's the plan. And this has got to go down in here without smashing any cables. Gosh. Okay. Just taking my time, trying to make sure all the cables are out of the way. We got some ears over here. I've got to get these. Oh crap. I spread that out. Did I lose my cable from underneath? No, I think we're still good. I'm going to keep those sandwiched together as we get our ears slotted in somehow into this section over here. Oh, fudge. There we go. What is this? Oh, this one freaking came out. No effing way. What the hell? Oh, and I lost windows. Fuck. Look at that. What a fucking nightmare. Lost windows out of there. Holy shit. Lost a damn window out of there. I was flexing it so much. How do we fix this? How do we save this without undoing everything? We're going to have to undo this. There's no way around it at this point. What a fucking nightmare. What a fucking nightmare. Stupid design. Loosen the screw. Loosen the screw. Try. Get this windows back in place. I'm having deja vu. Just have to remove. I'm going to have to take this screw all the way off. Or at least loosen. Maybe this one too. Got that one window back in. How do I get this one back in place? What dumb shit is this? Gotta get this one clear window back in. And then I gotta get the cable back in. Without losing my sanity. Thought we were almost done with this kit. Stage, but I was wrong. Son of a gun. fudge. Easy does it. Oh, jeez. Not even in the right spot. Okay, well. What a damn nightmare. The designer for this from Eaglemoss, I hope they never work in this industry again. You can go straight to unemployment, do not pass go. Do not collect $200 because you're an a-hole for designing something like this. And if it was more than one person, shame on all of you. Someone should have said something. Terrible ass design. Just insanely stupid design. This kind of crap is why I won't be doing another kit like this. Little windows, no thank you. Just never do another ship from them if they built one. Not unless they came out and said, we've learned and we're not doing these little windows again and all these little wires. But you know it ain't gonna happen. I've lost it right now. I'm just completely lost. I'm about to lose my damn mind here. Now I gotta get these stupid cable leads back in. And then I gotta get all the screws back into place. Then I've got to try not to repeat what just happened. Fuck. Damn. What is going on? Fuck. For fuck's sakes! Piece of shit. What a nightmare. That's wrong. Come on. Come on. It's all fun and games, all jokes earlier with these. Not anymore. Especially now that I've had to take these out from plastic. I really don't want to over tighten and strip them, but they need to be tight enough to hold these dumbass windows in place and these dumbass cables. Okay. Have we recovered? Yes, we've recovered from the nightmare partially. Okay, I'm just going to try to do it like this. This one goes instead of... Okay, so battery died on the camera. I got it plugged in now. Haven't done anything else other than go up and take a whizzle, reset my brain. I probably won't edit this video very much, so you may hear some, as Kirk would say, colorful metaphors just prior to this. My apologies. That is what it is. I'm trying to figure this out without flipping this thing around. I don't want these cables coming out. I think this is how this is going to go. So these red ones slotted in here, right? Except we did them upside down before, because that's the way the book said to do it, which is just a bunch of nonsense. But that's the way it probably has to be. Wonder if I could use tape to hold those down. Okay, so that's slotted in. Those two red cables are slotted in. This has to go in here. And I felt the cable come out. I think I had this piece in before, and I was spreading this bottom piece to get these wires. Okay, I'm losing it. I don't want to be spreading these apart anymore because we just saw what happened. But I'm gonna have to. There's no way to effing do this otherwise. Rotate this around. This piece has to go in here like this. This one goes in here. This one goes in here. Can't get it to go in there. Come on. Give me a damn break. Like that. Now we gotta get this one in here. Both of them are in. So we are back to where we were before. And before I blew this thing apart at the bottom. So let me get this wire out of the way. Pull some of the slack through. As I lower this piece down. And just gotta make sure no cables are pinched, and I gotta make sure this doesn't blow apart on me again like it did before. So I've got to slot this nonsense together and into the side over here. I hope they're not all like this, because this sucks. This comes apart of me again, I'm going to be thoroughly pissed. Oh, fuck. It almost came apart, I think. How does this even go in? Maybe start from the top. Like that. Work my way down. Come on. This has got to go in somehow. It's got to sandwich together. How? Like that, maybe. Come on. Come on, more of that. That doesn't even seem like it's together anymore. What the hell's going on? Oh shit. This thing was apart for a sec. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Somehow we have... You weren't even seeing it. My gosh, I'm sitting here, bang, 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 bang. Tilt this one in. It finally sandwiched together. I'm just hoping none of the cables came out. Whatever's under there, that light seems to be okay. That's the way it is at this point. It did fall out, motherfucker. Motherfucker, it did fall out. You know what? Get back in there. Where's my damn electrical tape? I'm gonna get some electrical tape up on this mug to help hold these cables. Someone remind me next time if the next series of panels is like this, remind me, hey, put some electrical tape over those cables, try to hold them in place. Maybe that'll help you. Maybe it won't, maybe it still pulls out, but maybe it's enough to save it, keep it in place. Try not to cut myself with my Wahoo Killer. Okay, I don't know. Let's try again. Push all these cables in. Oh, fuck. In my haste to tape it, I didn't route it underneath here. It's going to get smashed. I don't think it will. That's the weird thing about this one. Will it make a difference? Because there's a channel right there that it can go through. So I think it's going to be okay. maybe. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's okay. I think that solved our problem. FM screws before it's too late. Where's my FM screws at? Having to open them up. Packet of FM. M for metal, so we get to dip the tip. That's right. In the oil. Dipping the tip off camera. Trying to make sure nothing is in the way. Is this catching on anything? Nope. Not even in the right spot. Okay, so we got another issue here. There we go. There we go. This freaking cable keeps trying to get underneath. One more. Lights are working in the right spot. Our cable's in place. Tape worked. A little bit of a channel there. Doesn't feel like it's... All the panels seem flush. So I think we did it. We did it. I'm over here damaging stuff. Luckily not. Are we done? No. Yeah. Guess we are. I have this piece that'll go over here. Looks like we'll take care of that later. And that was actually our first step. This piece, this window unit is just gonna sit in here. Just really chill like a villain till next box, next book, next stage. I don't know. All I can tell you is 78 was a nightmare. Thought it was going easy. But these panels aren't perfect. Daggum, I'm noticing a little bit of a off. It's not horrible, so I'm gonna leave it. Nothing I can really do about it anyway at this point. That one is not quite setting flush. When you run your finger across, it's pretty close. Good enough for e-bomi. 78 done. Boom. Oh, I forgot, since we finished book 20, I usually kind of give you a quick sneak peek of what's behind the scenes in these things. I'm not going to spend a whole lot on this one because, frankly, the last stage really pissed me off. But QPID, holodeck, I hate holodeck adventures. Drumhead, episode, when was this, 1991? Must have been season 4. Explosion on Enterprise leads to an increasingly zealous investigation headed by retired Admiral Nora Sati. I don't even remember that one at all. Half-Life, yeah, with Walks on Troy, falls in love with a man who is duty-bound to die in a few days' time. Another boring episode. The Host. Don't even remember that one. Mind's Eye. Look at that. Geordie with a phaser rifle. Geordie LaForge captured by Romulans, brainwashed to become an unwitting assassin. He has a tendency to get captured and brainwashed. Pretty sure that was a plot to one of the movies they did, and somehow the Klingons stole the Enterprise shield harmonic frequency. It was ridiculous because they completely forgot how to change that. And they fight the Borg, but they couldn't fight a bird of prey. Bird of prey must be the most powerful Klingon warship in history, even though it's supposed to be a scout ship. In theory, that is disturbing. That's it. Sorry, I'm not real into this book at this point. But 20 is done. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribing. There's the Harry Carey that was going on here. Boom.